Welcome back to the Gun Dungeon, guys. Still loading the same exact round I was in the last reloading and rambling, and that's because I'm trying to get a few of them done at the same time because my work schedule has changed and made shooting content a little more difficult, as you haven't noticed, since my video output has changed just a little bit. Hopefully that'll be changing in the next year or so. But for now, this is kind of how it's going to go. I will definitely be putting out content every week. I just don't know how much I'll be able to put out every week. But today's video is going to be talking about home defense and if you should use a handgun, shotgun, or rifle for home defense. And I'm just going to go ahead and preface with that in my bedroom, I can reach two of the three from where I'm laying and would have to roll over top of the wife to reach the third one because I have all three ready to go in my bedroom. So that is my home defense set. I missed that primer. I gotta cut that primer crimp out of that one. But not everybody's going to do that. Most people want to have just one gun by the bed, and ideally, yeah, that would be more sensible, I guess. I'm not really sensible when it comes to guns, so I feel like I could probably say that. Most people's going to want to have, just one gun, and they're going to pick either a handgun, shotgun, or a rifle. Now, when it comes to home defense, there's absolutely no reason to have anything that is low capacity. And that's where shotguns have a downfall, is they do not have high capacity. Most of the time you're going to have 6+1, 4+1. If you put a tube on something, I think you can get up to 8+1. Even the box mag, AK style shotguns, even with that box mag, you're not going to get a whole lot of capacity out of that. I don't like the box style mags for shotguns with plastic shells because you tend to, that compression on the side of the shell, a lot of times over time, that constant pressure sideways on a plastic shell, it will oval or egg shape that shotgun shell after it sets for a long time, and then you start having feeding issues. So I don't use a box mag shotgun as home defense for that very purpose, because most of the time your home defense gun is going to sit there and sit there and sit there and sit there, and that's just the nature of the beast. Most people aren't training with their shotgun, their home defense shotgun, every month. They're just not. So if I'm on around a shotgun, it's going to be a tube fed shotgun, and I typically keep one of those beside the bed. And when it comes to home defense guns, my one absolutely must-have thing is it has to be able to accept a light. I want a weapon light on home defense. I don't care if it's handgun, shotgun, rifle. I want a weapon light on it. So I will run shotgun on my side of the bed. And the reason that I choose a shotgun for my side of the bed that I choose is because it's just so powerful. A double-aught 12 gauge is going to cure what ails you, son. It's going to get the job done. There ain't no arguing that. At inside the house distances, it's going to get it done. And they're not super loud, like an AR-15, when you're having that, Mach 2, Mach 3 sonic crack that just is ear-piercing. With a shotgun, you're talking like 1,200 feet a second, which is supersonic, but it's not as bad as a rifle from an AR or something like that. It's just not as ear-piercing, I guess. And indoors, you let off a 10.5-inch barrel AR-15, you're going to know it. And it's probably going to addle you. It's probably going to maybe even disorient you if you're not wearing any ear protection. So even when I go to the rifle side of things, I want a 16-inch barrel with a linear break on it that's going to push that muzzle blast down range and away from me. Because whatever I'm shooting at, I don't care if their ears are hurting. I'm hoping their ears are hurting. Hoping they're a little disoriented. So, plus for the shotgun, not as hard on the ears. super powerful, low capacity. Everything has a trade-off. When it comes to the rifle side, most people you're going to be talking about an AR-15, AK-47. Like I said, when it comes to home defense, there's no reason to go with anything low capacity if your state so allows it. If you can run a 30-round mag, you'd be silly not to load a 30-round mag because you're not concealing it, you're not carrying it for miles, nothing like that. And the same thing for a handgun. You're going to run a full-size handgun with most capacity that you can possibly get, ideally. So for my bedside handgun, I like a full-size 40 cal. Why a full-size 40 cal? Because it's a fairly large handgun with fairly good capacity, and it comes with a more potent round than a 9mm. Here comes the 9mm goes. 9mm is just as strong as 40 cal. No, it's not. It's just not. You got a bigger bullet, more case capacity, it's a more powerful round, period. Does that make a difference? Some people say yes, some people say no, but I can tell you this, it can't hurt. So I like a 40 cal, maybe even throw a 357 SIG barrel in there, but I want a light on it. Now, let's get to if I could only pick one. If I'm only going to have one, I'm probably just going to put a handgun beside the bed and call her good. And there's one big reason why, and it's for pure mobility. If something happens in the middle of the night, do I really want to be walking around with a shotgun? Do I really want to be walking around with a 16-inch barrel AR-15? Do I really want to be walking around with a long gun that takes both hands to wield, even though I got a light on it? Or do I want to use a handgun and carry it, low ready? I don't know if there's really a problem, but I'm ready for a problem. And I can carry my hand flashlight, that now I have this hand free because I only got a handgun here. So I can carry an actual flashlight with my handgun that has a light on it, and I can go see what's going on. Maybe just the chickens are acting rowdy or something like that. You never know. Maybe there's a coon on the porch. Who knows? Maybe it's an intruder. I'm ready for it. If it is it the ideal weapon? Is it the most powerful with the most capacity? No. AR-15 is going to have more capacity. Shotgun's going to be more powerful. AR-15 is going to be more powerful too. But I have it. And I'm more likely to go check out what's going on with a handgun than if all I got sitting there is a shotgun. I'm probably just going to grab the flashlight and go look. And then I'm in trouble if there is a real problem. So, if I can only have one, I'm probably going to put a handgun by the bed. Call her good, just for sheer mobility. Let me know your all's thoughts down below. Curious what your all's thoughts and input is on this, so don't cop out on me. Let me know down in the comments. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Till next time, stay tuned.